What's going on, guys? Gotti 360 coming at you this fine Monday morning with my Metro Exodus Ghetto review. Finished Metro Exodus over the weekend, and what can I say? What a game. It's been a while since I've been completely immersed into a story-driven game like Metro Exodus done to me. Let's be honest, guys, story-driven games are few and far between these days. It's just the state of gaming right now. It's the fact that a lot of gamers are accepting a lot of the trash that we get. So when a good story-driven game comes along, we need to embrace it. We need to support it. Which is why I bought this game on PC. I paid the full $60, obviously, and I bought this game on Xbox One X. This, what you're seeing here, is Xbox One X footage captured. I'm on an external hard drive in 4K. But let me just say, I did not finish the game on Xbox. I did a video talking how I had adapted to the controls. That doesn't mean that I liked the controls or that I thought the controls were passable, but I had adapted to the controls. My boy Rev did a video showing the horrific input lag, and it's probably the worst I've ever seen. He did a little test where he shows the thumbstick, and the input lag is amazing on this game. It's mind-blowing that this could pass the QC over at 4A Studios. That being said, upgraded to an RTX 2070, immediately bought this game on PC, and wow, what a difference. Let me just say, guys, if you have a PC, if you have a rig that's capable of running this game at 60 FPS or higher, do yourself a favor, stop playing on the console, go pick up the PC version and play the game on the PC, because you're maximizing your experience. You playing this game at 30 FPS with horrific input lag, you know, you're basically just handicapping yourself, in my personal opinion. Are you still going to be able to enjoy the game? Obviously you can, but why would you want to put yourself through that? Anyway, the graphics on this game are some of the best I've ever seen. The lighting from underneath the tunnels in the metro to being outside in the post-apocalyptic world, the lighting is phenomenal. The sense, the environments, the sense of being in this post-apocalyptic, radiation-filled cesspool of a world, it sucks you in, and you genuinely feel like you're fighting for your life, like you're fighting for your crew's life. You genuinely feel a sense of urgency to get things done, and that's amazing. Again, hard to find. The gunplay on PC, the gunplay feels great. You're moving with your mouse, you know, you're blasting these enemies, you're switching your shit on the fly. Obviously, there were times I didn't want a 6x scope. I rarely used the night vision scopes that I had, and I loved being able to switch and pick up a red dot, pick up a holographic, switch it to my weapons. I'm an up close and personal shooter when I'm playing shooter games, so that to me was a very welcome addition, being able to customize your weapons on the fly. You get a couple throwables, you get knives, Molotovs, grenades. I very rarely used grenades. I did use Molotovs several times. So as far as the throwables, I use the knives more than anything. The knives seem to be the most lethal, which was pretty cool as well. As far as the stealth approach in this game, I didn't take it. There were a few times where I crept through some knives and some necks and moved on, but as far as stealth, I went in guns blazing like this was a Call of Duty game. I got to admit, the stealth just went out the window for me. I don't play shooters to sneak around and creep up behind enemies and break their necks. I'm trying to put a hole in your face, so that's what I did on Metro Exodus. The story is actually pretty engaging. I'm not going to get into it. I don't want to spoil anything for anybody, but let's just say I got probably the bad ending. I've heard that there's at least 2 endings, and that one of them is a bad one, and I think I got the bad one. But yeah, the story, you genuinely do give a shit about your crew members that are on the metro with you. You genuinely do care about completing your objective, should I say, and you genuinely do feel the emotions when shit starts happening on your metro to your crew. You genuinely care about your crew. The sound effects, again, they nailed the eerie feel of the radiation filled world. They definitely nailed it. When you're underneath the ground and you hear things dripping down in the metro, puddles, footsteps, enemies in the back, you feel all these things. They nailed that part of the game as well. So the sound effects to me are top notch. The gunplay, top notch on PC. On console, broken. If you have to adapt to the controls, there's a problem. The graphics, spot on. It's some of the best you've ever seen. I was running this game on high settings, extreme settings, basically switching per level. The first level, which is not the most demanding, was running that on extreme. Once I hit the desert with the RTX 2070 and the Ryzen 1600X at 3.9 gigahertz, I actually had to put it on high. And then from then on, I just left it on high for the most part. So I know on the last couple of missions, the last couple areas, I was pulling in anywhere between 80 to 100 frames on high. So the PC optimization is there if you've got the system to run the game. And all in all, Metro, I would say, I'm not 100% positive, but I want to say it took me probably, I don't know, 15 to 20 hours to beat this game. And I highly recommend it. I don't do my reviews on scores, but what I can say is, if you've got the extra bread, go pick this game up, because it's definitely a great way to start your 2019, and a great story-driven, which is rare these days, experience. Chime off in the comments section. Gotti360. Keep it gaming.